lặng lặng mà nghe họ chúc nhau mạnh mẽ khỏe như trâu, chúc nhau tiền của giàu như nước, chúc đẻ vừa xong lại có bầu.
Hanoi, the Vietnamese capital that lives on the streets, off cups of coffee and bowls of noodle soup. It's a city of 7.5 million, whose soundtrack is the din of motorbikes. With a sampling of French colonial architecture, set against the driving beat of modern commerce. Along its many lakes and throughout its maddening network of alleys, you'll find the people of Hanoi, who are writing the next chapter of this 1,000-year-old town. In this show, you'll meet just 6 of them, all photographers of various styles. With cameras in hand, they tell the story of their Hanoi.
Photography for me is something really spiritual. My name is Linh Pham. I'm 26 years old and I'm an independent photojournalist based in Hanoi, Vietnam. We decided to create this thing called Matcard that we promote documentary photography. We focus on the ordinary, but people most of the time these days they just forget about the ordinary. I want to take you guys to the Long Bien Bridge. It's just because it's a place that I'm really familiar with. It was built by French more than 100 years ago, and it has been through like 2 wars, and it's still there. So it's like the witness of our time, you know, of Hanoi. It got that historical context, plus that, you know, the dramatic scene of the market under the bridge. To me, it's like something really like cinematic. My workflow is I love to revisit the same place, so I got the understanding for that particular place. And by that understanding, I can find the point of view or like the element that stand out. The thing I like about this photo is it was the first day of the lychee season. All the small vendors, they rushed to this wholesale market. Luckily, I got this moment. I can see some of these women faces. I can feel the hardship on their face. So we are in front of Hanoi Opera House, one of the most iconic buildings in Hanoi. And today I'm invited to see the rehearsal of a show called Lang Toi, which means my village. And I heard that it's the mixture of, you know, the new circus, contemporary dance, and with traditional Vietnamese music. The main idea of the show is to bring the mood and to duplicate the scene of the daily life of the countryside of northern Vietnam. All the actors are Vietnamese, all the dancers are Vietnamese. Hanoi is special because first it's the capital city. It's supposed to have some of the best thing in the country. But then I think the special thing about Hanoi is like it has this kind of French touch in like everything in our daily life, mixing with our root. I think it's like the mix between the East and the West right here in Hanoi.
Street photography is like going to fish, but you don't know if you're going to get a fish. So just walk around, talk to people, and sometimes, yes, you find a situation to take. a nice picture. I always carry my camera, just in case. My name is Javier Puig Saura. I'm a Spanish diplomat posted in Hanoi. I live here with my wife, Anna, and my 3 children for 2 years. When I arrived to Hanoi, I realized that this city was very special and awakening me the need to take pictures again. I once dreamt about a young lady dressed in a white outside amid the traffic. So I wake up and I say, wow, I want to take this picture. I asked the model just to stand in the middle of the road, backwards to the traffic, with all the motorbikes coming in with the lights. It was summer night, the sky was heavy with rain. I got the effect of the picture I dreamt of. Văn Miếu is a temple of literature. It was built in the 11th century by the Tran dynasty, and since then has been the heart of the Vietnamese culture. The first Vietnamese university was established there. What I really like is the atmosphere around Tet Festival in Văn Miếu, when all the calligraphers assemble. They reflect the rich culture of Hanoi and Vietnam. There are quite elderly people with a long history and very open and friendly, with this colorful dress and all the paraphernalia about calligraphy. Taking the picture is an excuse to approach people. So I first try to take my time, and then little by little we establish a relationship, and then maybe at the end I can take a picture of them. But I will say that the picture is not the goal. The goal is to meet the people. Hoan Kiem Lake is quintessential of Hanoi. It's the heart of the city. It's where you can feel the rhythm of this city. Around Hoan Kiem, there are 36 streets where you can find anything which represents everything Hanoi is. People, movement, commerce. In Hanoi, you can see that life happens on a motorbike. People can sleep on a motorbike, carry anything on a motorbike, and make love on a motorbike, and do anything on the motorbike. From outside, you may see like only chaos, but there is some rules when you ride in a motorbike in Hanoi. So once you learn them, there is no problem. You just flow like a drop of water in a big river. After 2 years, Hanoi surprised me every day. And there's always one moment where I have to stop to take a picture, because after 2 years, I'm still surprised by Hanoi and its people.